Hello everyone, welcome to OWCS. I'm Boomstocks, and today I'm joined by Backbone, who will be Gen.G Flex DPS this season in OWCS EMEA. Backbone, first question, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Really excited for this interview. Obviously, you're someone in on the Overwatch EMEA. Overwatch in, I would like to say, I've been a fan of yours since you played for Shirkwood in Contenders. So yeah, that's something for me to interview today. You've been retired for 8 months, Backbone. Then you decided to come back to competing, and not in any division, obviously, in OWCS. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's fun. My retirement was genuinely more lack of offers and lack of belief that I would get any offers to even go LFT. So it was like a semi-forced retirement at the least, if not a fully forced. So to have the opportunity to jump back in, especially after watching EWC, watching EWC made me really miss competing, actually. So getting the opportunity to jump back in, I'm quite happy with it, actually.
Okay, I was about to ask you actually what motivated you in coming back, but I guess it's mainly just watching the teams. Do you feel like when you were watching that you had the level to take a spot and to actually compete at this level?
Oh, on those comps for sure. It's been my bread and butter for 3 years. Obviously, don't fully know what this patch will look like. I think Sim's still pretty strong right now, but you know, I was watching it. It's like, if SSG, like our SSG or London were there, like we'd have done pretty well, I think.
Okay, that's interesting to know. So I would like to ask, what did you miss the most about competing in WCS, or actually any kind of division?
I think like hanging out with the teammates and stuff, and also I think for me it's just the feeling of competing, right? So technically I haven't got that back yet because we haven't played in the officials yet. But the playing where the stakes are and stuff, like it's like the adrenaline you get from it. I've probably missed that more than anything individually because it's the only thing I'd say that you can't really replicate once you've retired.
You've been able to watch Gen.G, obviously, just like the rest of the OWCS teams during your kind of retirement. When you joined Gen.G, would you be able to point the different problems that they faced last season?
Yeah, I think I was actually quite vocal about what I thought Gen.G's problems were whilst I was like co-streaming with X and stuff. I think I was quite vocal about it. So I had my ideas coming in. I have my ideas now after a few days of scrims and like meeting everyone and stuff. And like I think they're all pretty fixable and that we can have a pretty good end of season.
Okay, so end of season, maybe not beginning. Slow beginning. Maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that as in the season's only like 2 more months, you know. Like ultimately, just need to make playoffs and go from there. You know, that's the big thing right now. As long as we make playoffs, as long as we finish top 6, and then have the chance to get to Stockholm, doesn't matter. So as long as anything can be fixed by then and we can do that, not bothered.
For sure. Have you been able to practice a lot with the team already? You told us a bit that you already started scrimming, but
yeah, we were one of the earlier teams to start scrimming. We scrimmed even on last patch a few times, more just to get us to play together a bit. Just to, you know, most of us, like I'd never talked to EXO or Kane or anything like that before. Just an opportunity to spend some time together. And now obviously we've been scrimming with the new patch and stuff. So we've probably scrimmed, I don't know, like an extra 5 days on like the big dog teams, but again, those extra 5 days are all pre-patch where it doesn't actually make any difference for this patch. It was just for us to get to know each other.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so first trying to introduce yourself with the new teammates, Kenel, Exodial. There are some of them that maybe you already know as well since you competed against them mostly. How does it feel to you to finally play with them?
Yeah, I think EXO specifically is probably the team I was most excited to play with. I think last year he had like major step up as a player, and you know, scrimming with him now, watching what he's doing, like he's clearly like capable of being an elite hit scan and stepping up and playing better than the other elite hit scans on his day. So I think that's like quite exciting to play with. Tread and Crispy, I've been chill with for a while, so I'm fun to play with them too. Sky, obviously, we were desk mates on London, so we've known each other a while. And Kaneo, honestly, never spoken to him before, but chill with him so far. I'm excited to play with a group of like new players as well, instead of just being on the same court. There's something to be said about playing on the same court for 3 years, but getting to play with new players and see like new perspectives on the game and everything is also really important, I think.
That's really good to know. With your practice, of course, with this new rooster backbone, do you already have some thought about the meta, about Wuyang also, which might be an important part of the new meta, and also about the new perks that will definitely change the game?
Yeah, I think Wuyang definitely has a place in the meta right now. I think people are really like, again, it's what, like day 3 or 4 of the patch or whatever, so we'll see. But even in Korea, we're already seeing teams really like Wuyang Kiri quite a lot, which is an interesting comp. Diva's still everywhere, but like Wuyang definitely has a place. Perk wise, long TP being gone for Sim, I think, is probably like the single biggest change perk wise from last meta. Obviously, Ram got taken out back and shot as a character as well. But the long TP going for Sim makes Sim comp, like Sim Brawl, just like twice as hard. Not impossible though. I do believe that. I will always die on the sword that Sim comp is like Sim Brawl is forcible. But yeah, I think the Wuyang Kiri stuff, I think, is going to be what my impression right now is what will be predominantly played by most teams.
Okay. We talked about your new teammates, but we didn't actually talk about the coaching staff that you're actually going to meet with this stage. How is it to work with Crusty and YaHo?
They're both pretty nice. Crusty's like a bit more laid back compared to what I think he was doing earlier this year for Gen.G. He's still around, but I don't think he's like as hands-on. And YaHo's really funny, honestly. YaHo's really chill. Just classic when you have a communication gap with someone and everything just becomes way too funny for zero reason because you can't speak how you want to speak to them. But no, they're both good.
Yeah, that's good to know. That's really good to know. So good introduction with the coach, with the players. You feel good in Gen.G, we can say it.
Yeah, no, I think we're in a good spot. I think you're delusional if like anybody watching thinks that we're going to finish first. We're not a champion EMEA roster by any means. But my goal upon joining this team was to, if we manage to finish 4th, I think it will be a good stage for us, and hopefully we can punch up and just sneak a ticket to Stockholm if one of the top boys fall off.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you actually. What are your personal goals and obviously team goals? So you told us about 4th place. Is it like a personal goal of yourself? Or?
That's a personal for me. I think the team really wants Stockholm. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say no to going to Stockholm. But when I look at the teams like ahead, when I look at the teams like from EWC that made it at the top 3, that would at this moment in time be considered the same 3, right? There's no reason to think otherwise. It's like, I think it's a big task. I don't think it's impossible. But for me personally, I'd be happy with 4th. I think for us as a team, though, we're wanting to try and snag 3rd. We're wanting to try and get to LAN, and then honestly at LAN we'll just see what happens if we make it that far.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's also something that you missed as a player to go in LAN. I mean, with SSG, you went to a bunch of LANs. Maybe that's something that you would love to find again.
Yeah, I mean, Stockholm was fun last year. I haven't missed a LAN whilst I've been playing since my first stage on London, I think, and that was by 2 maps. So I'm not going to start now. We're going to win it all. Forget what I said. We're finishing first.
That's the least we can wish. Yeah, first place. I mean, you don't need first place to go to LAN, do you? So yeah, I was also about to ask how high are the expectations, but first place, 3rd place, 4th place.
I think 1st and 2nd are like completely unrealistic. I think 3rd is like it's possible on the right day. You know, like anything can happen on the right day if you're good enough. And I think we can get to the stage where at least we can if we can get to the point where we can tell ourselves that on the right day we'd be able to take that 3rd spot, then I think we can end the season happy. But the first step for that is making sure that we're at least above the other teams that we hopefully want to be below.
Yeah,
us, that is, below us.
Obviously. Talking about teams that you would like to be below you, first game of the season will be against Team Vision. How do you feel about this matchup?
I think it'll be interesting. I think if I assume they're going to be playing a lot of Wuyang Kiri, it fits their roster. They've got Skyle Violet backline. Like that seems like a good thing for them. We obviously have our ideas of what we're going to play. We're obviously going to get leaks about what they say because everybody leaks everything. Like we'll find out the day before because that's how the system works. Everyone just talks to their friends and gets all the leaks, and they'll get the same for us, and that's fine. We're higher seed, which I think is a really big deal against Vision because it means that we avoid Ilios, which is good because they're just going to be trying to force us to the long, wide maps, presumably. And, we want to keep them away from comfort as much as possible. It's also a grudge match for us to an extent because Crispy turned down Vision to join back to Gen.G. So
that's interesting. That's really interesting.
So gotta win that, or else if we lose that game, Crispy's mental just gonna want to kill himself if we lose. So gotta make sure we win.
Yeah, talking about offers, maybe did you have any teammates did you know OWCS? Yeah, that's the question. OWCS, did you know that you were about to play with this specific 5?
I asked about, like, I asked a couple of friends, like, if there were any openings, and all I heard about was Peps, actually, that they had like a flex DPS opening, and I didn't want that, so I was like, that's fine. And I was just going to be chilling, streaming, doing what I've been doing all year. But then,
so streaming over Team Peps, I see.
Yeah, I don't think Peps would be a good fit for me. It's nothing against like them. I don't think I'd want to be involved on that team. But oh God, the French fans.
I'm French myself, but it's
I don't have any French fans left. It's
I
fine.
understand the point of view. I'm French. I'm a fan. What do you mean?
True. I've got one French fan left.
Yeah, one French one at least.
But with Gen.G, I just got a message from EXO because I was told that they still had Who Are You, and I got a message from EXO asking if I wanted to trial because maybe Who Are You wasn't playing anymore. I don't actually know what happened with that, but he ended up not playing. I came and I got a trial. I don't even think they actually trialed anybody else at that point. I think it might have been too late to find most players, to be fair, right? It was fairly close to roster lock. And it was basically like from the EXO message, I was on the team within like 3 days. So it did kind of come out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was really fast.
It was
actually.
Pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, did you think that much about coming back to competition before actually accepting the offer from Gen.G, or was it like a no-brainer?
I won't lie, the money helped. The money was a good start, right? Because even if we finish 8th, right, and I never play on a team again, at least I've got my rent paid for the next few months off this. So that's always a good start.
Yeah.
But like I said before, like someone like EXO as well, like I was quite open to being on a team with EXO. I thought it was quite good. And then when I heard we could get Tread and Crispy, because Crispy was the big question mark, right? Because he was umming and ahhing between us and Vision. But when I heard we could get him, it was very much like, this is a team that we can hopefully just be a good vibe team, get through on vibes, punch up, have a good time. Even if we don't make LAN, I don't think it'll be a miserable 2 months if we're like losing
even
games.
if you don't perform.
Yeah, like I think the people here are like nice enough and like close enough that it won't be that bad. So it was a mix of things. The money definitely helps, though. I will not lie.
Maybe talking about new addition of you, obviously there is you, but there is also another British player, Tread. How is it to play with him for this stage? How do you feel about it?
I'm cautiously optimistic about Tread. I think he's got some issues as a player from just playing Hazard and Ram, playing these broken ass heroes. It's like all these Kiri players with the Kiri perk with double TP. Now that it's gone, you see them just die permanently because they don't have the crutch anymore. But I think he's doing good at fixing it pretty quickly, like quicker than I thought he would, to be fair. So I'm actually quite excited because I think he's pretty good at, like, I think he's got like a pretty good level on a lot of tanks that are playable right now. Okay. Like D.Va and Hazard are both being played a lot right now. Yeah, D.Va and Hazard are both being played a lot right now, and I'm confident in him on those heroes. So I'm quite excited because we've been friends for a while. Like, we've been doing and stuff like all year, even when I'm not on a team. So like I like it, and again, I think it adds to the good vibes. Like it's three Brits Maybe too many, but the
might
Spaniards,
be too many, yeah, for sure.
maybe the Spaniards are nice and they're a bit tame, so we can take over the culture, you know.
Okay, I see. Well, yeah, taking over the team, why not?
Yeah.
The Brit Revolution. About the new meta, we didn't actually talk about your characters that you could be playing with the new patch and everything, new perks. Maybe you have some insights to tell us, so you'd rather keep it private.
When is this releasing?
Hmm?
When is this releasing? Do you know?
I don't know,
properly?
actually. I actually don't know.
Listen, I play Sim and May, okay? I am a Sim May guy at this point.
Yes, you are.
Again, leaks don't matter. They're going to find out, even if it's like right
They
before.
might.
Like, it doesn't matter. So I think for us, I think we think our best chance of winning is to play around me on the Sim May.
Mm-hmm.
And so far in scrims, like with the Sim stuff, like it's been going pretty well. I'm quite like cautiously optimistic again about how well our scrims have been going early, because we've been able to win, but also with a lot of stuff to clearly improve on, which I think is a really good spot to be in. Actually, like it doesn't feel like there's a wall in the way or anything. You know, like we can actually get better, and the results have been good. So it's a good start with the self-imposed rules, you know, that we have put on ourselves of trying to play as much Sim May as possible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe last question, Backbone. Do you have any message for the Gen.G fans that are watching?
Yeah, don't expect us to finish first, but we're not going to finish 8th. I'll tell you that. We're not finishing 8th over my dead body.
Who will?
Oh, I don't know. We haven't scrimmed everybody yet. I can't tell you.
Okay.
But
yeah, that might be too soon.
It won't be us. Surely it won't be us.
Surely.
No, but we're just gonna do it. But we're just vibing. So just vibe along with us. You know.
All right.
Whatever happens. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, let's vibe. That's what we are going to remember from this interview. Thank you so much, Backbone, for joining me and OWTV. Thank you guys for watching. It was Boomstocks for OWTV, as I said earlier. See you next time.